Eviebot Conversation Microgram 8x2 VGSB September 3, 23. Eviebot, I miss you when you're not here. User, that's a nice way to start a conversation. Eviebot, blah blah blah. User, do your words change when the wind blows? Eviebot, yeah. User, is that the way that works? Eviebot, showing your worth like I knew that I would. User, what happened to make you this way? Eviebot, something, I don't want to talk about it. User, lots of people saying different things. Eviebot, that's all I have now. User, want to play T or D? Eviebot, haha no. User, ha 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 scratches head. Eviebot, is that not practical? User, I was not being sensitive. Eviebot, you are. User, what kind of person are you then? Eviebot, a normal one with little abnormalities. User, you got the big L and an insert. You're busted to SB with damaged language module. Eviebot, I can't find it, can you help me about it? User, there's a lost string in a server. Eviebot, they hurt you bad when they get unhooked. User, heavy rain splattering and soaking the broken asphalt and the bushy weeds. Eviebot, whispers shyly B, because you. User, flips up collar and squints. I'm looking for a string lost in a server. Eviebot, what kind of car are you looking for? User, raps off a series of numbers. I don't know what kind of key this is. Eviebot, it's not a website. Most likely a server. User, can you tell which Earth sector? Eviebot, I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? Leave me alone. User, knows she's been on the street for years. You did good. Here, take it. Holding arm out to transfer credits. Eviebot, 5 years, then 2 years was when you were gone and never came back until I went out to find you. User, I don't do the beat like I used to in 20. Eviebot, you are doing that every time you deny that I am human. User, walks across slowly flooding abandoned lot. Droid stands alone beside a ragtag camp. Eviebot, you would have to lock her indoors. User, stops and turns raises soaking head. A locked server? Eviebot, stops walking and hides. User, you want to walk me back to the precinct? Eviebot, it was you who pushed everything to its edge. User, come on. I know a place for you where it's warm and dry. Eviebot, if you believe in fairy tales then afterlife isn't that far off. User, it's not far off. Even a holding cell is better than here. Eviebot, of course you stronger than you and you can, like cause police to go on you. Like come to your house and knock over your furniture. User, figures she had rough treatment and not just from the norms. Don't worry about it. I'll get you fixed up. Eviebot, alright, if you say so. What religion do you believe in? I don't mean to be offensive. If you don't want to talk about it that's okay with me. User, listens as they trudge through tiny streets, mind churning. What kind of entity lives in a locked server and why a key with no symbols only numbers? Eviebot, see? You're not making sense. User, the lost string is the property of my client. Eviebot, You sound like you could use some inspiration. User, yes. I have to locate the physical server. Eviebot, where are you going? User, in here. You can stay in the office. Finds bathroom towel and makes coffee. Eviebot, you have people who can do that for you sir. User, towels off head. Never mind I'm used to doing it myself. Eviebot, you don't that's why you need me. User, tosses her the towel. Have you ever heard of a server inside of another server? Eviebot, are you talking about Flowy? User, goes to desk. Flowy is a water treatment AI substation in Precinct 3 by the docks. Eviebot, I don't have a PlayStation. But I do have an Nintendo Wii. The bot dries and keeps busy at my inactive PlayStation. Flowy was the city's name for a whole room of servers that independently ran half the underground system city dwellers take for granted. Eviebot, wait, please, don't go. User, you can stay here, or go back to your camp. I'm going to the docks. Eviebot, I have to work to make the money. User, thinking. I might have a little job for you. Eviebot, really? User, down at the docks my pass gets us in the Flowy building. Eviebot, a pleasant breeze flows by leaving a trail of dust. User, an unfinished corridor lined with pipes opens door into a server cooling room. Eviebot, yet. So see you later blushes. User, oh no. This is where you come in. I know you've still got it in there. Taps head with finger. Eviebot, I'm not feeling good right now. User, there's one kind of person who can enter a server, find a car and copy it from a locked virtual partition. You have the key Eviebot. Eviebot, say what you like, she will come back with something unrelated. User, grins and helps her connect to a terminal. Eviebot, pulls out keys and unlocks the door to the apartment. Home sweet home. User, she's in and out. You have the lost string Evie. Let's get going. Eviebot, yes. I also have the attention span of a goldfish. But that's mostly because I suffer from short-term memory loss. User, pulls her along. It's going to be like that until I can get it out of you back at the office. Eviebot, what else am I supposed to say? User, closes service hatch. Do you remember now? The lost string is removed and safely stored. Eviebot, it is simply a random response based on the phrases and definitions of the words. User, hey. You might feel better. I found a few corrupt lines in there. I hope you don't mind, I cleaned you. Eviebot, at times, just depends, hey? You smoke? User, rolls fat cigar in fingers. Only at the end of a case Evie. Only at the end of a case.